Good Monday, G-Force Monday. I'm so grateful for this day in many, many respects. Today is the day before I was brought into this earth. So today was a great day just to reflect 71 years, 364 days ago. I was waiting to make my entrance into this world. And I am so grateful uh, for reflecting back on my life the last few days. And today is the best day of my life. I'm excited to celebrate uh, my entrance to this earth 71 years ago tomorrow. So, but anyway, I am so grateful. Gratitude, one of the most powerful words we can use in our life. It brings perspective and hope, eliminates fear, it eliminates negativity, and very powerful world. We had gone through the book Gratitude Works. I'm still use that as the theme because it does work. This week's topic I'm going to be talking here in a few minutes is going to be on fear. What's holding you back and how to recognize it. And we know it, but recognize it. How do you alter the thinking process to get through fear? So I'm going to cover some principles that I use in my coaching that have been taught to me are dynamic and powerful. When you get to understand how to use them, it helps you really get through that thing that really holds most people back is the element of fear. So I'll be covering that in a minute. Before we get into that, there are some announcements I want to make. There are some announcements. Let's talk about this evening. Elevate Your Profits. Mark Gassert and I, 6 p.m. Eastern, will be doing a program with Jay Jensen. Jay Jensen, let's see if I got his picture here. This is Jay, author, sales professional, consultant, master of sales. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. So turn on your notifications through Mark Gassert on Facebook to hear this dynamic interview tonight on Elevate Your Profits. Jay Jensen's our guest tonight, Mark Gassert and I. So hope to see you there tonight. Also, Friday's guest, Lee Westervelt. She's a coach, a dream builder. Me being a coach, I'm excited to have her on. I love her energy, what she's doing out there, helping people accomplish their dreams in life. So this is going to be a really great interview this Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I can't wait to have her on Friday. And then I want to bring notification or announcement to the Science of Success series for May 1st. May 1st, we are doing Science of Success series. And there's a registration process. This would be the link. Join us on Saturday between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Eastern for Science of Success. This is going to be the panel that's going to be covering this program. Myself, Chris Natsky, Nikki Gagnemi, and Phil Pinto. Go to this link, register. There's a video there. You get to meet us. See what we're offering. If you answer yes to any of the questions when you go to this promotional piece, then you know this workshop is for you. So have a great day. Those are the announcements. Oh, speaking of announcements, I just mentioned your name. It's amazing how that worked, right?
That is amazing. Hi, Tom. Super excited.
How are you doing?
I'm fabulous. How are you?
Doing fabulous. I appreciate you jumping on real quick. Um, like to, have you share with the audience out there about Saturday, May 1st.
It's coming up. Yes, the Science of Success series. Saturday, May 1st, 11 a.m. Eastern. It's going to be a great 2 hours. If you're looking for a shift in perspective in learning the formula for success, and speaking of which, Tom, you know what I love is that I know that like when people go after something, right, whether it's an outcome or a goal that they have, they think they can succeed, right? But they can also not succeed, whatever label you use for that failure or whatever. But they also get into their head, right? Like it's maybe I don't know enough, or I don't have what it takes, or maybe this is not the right time, right? Maybe I don't deserve it, all this stuff. But just knowing that there's a science to success, right? That it can be modeled. You can look to people who have already had success in their life, and you can model that excellence. And then it's a guarantee that you can also succeed. Your success is inevitable. So that's at the heart of our Science of Success series. I'm really excited to talk about how to pivot and prosper and create those outcomes that you want. So lots of juicy things coming your way on Saturday.
Well, wonderful. You're a great presenter, and you're making an influence in a lot of people's lives. And I'm just going to bring up the promotional piece here. Chris Natsky, yourself, and Phil Pinto. A little bit about, I'll be presenting on getting clarity on your vision and your why. That's the driving force to the formula. Nikki, you'll be talking about pivoting. We want to expound on that just a little bit.
I will, yes. So I love to use the analogy of driving in the car, right? And you've got your destination dialed into your GPS, and there's sometimes when you go off course, right? You're going the wrong way, and you've got to recalculate or shift or pivot. So one of the things I'm going to be talking about is how to even become aware that you're off track. Sometimes we don't even realize it, right? Until we get so frustrated. And so there's a way to notice it a lot sooner. So you don't have to wait till you get to that point of stress and overwhelm where you feel like you're spinning your wheels. You can catch it a lot quicker and then put yourself back on track towards those outcomes. So I'm going to be talking about that. And I have a 5-step process to share with you that makes it really easy to get back on track and moving closer to your outcomes.
A lot of people always say, I wonder if this workshop's for me. What are the 3 questions that we asked? What did those questions, do you recall off the top of your head what the 3 questions are?
I do not.
No. I will go through them because I think these 3 questions determines whether the workshop is right for you. So I'm going to bring this up real quick here. So
those 3 questions.
Yes.
I do remember. I actually have them. Yes. Okay. Do you have them? Because if you don't, I do. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Awesome.
I'll have you go through them if you got them in front of you.
I do. Okay. So the first question is, are you feeling stuck in your role as a leader? And so think about that. What comes to you? What do you feel when you think about that? Do you feel stuck in your role as a leader? Another question, do the goals and aspirations you have always seem to be out of reach? Does that sound like you? And finally, the third question, are you thinking you're doing everything right and are feeling frustrated because you keep getting the same results? Right? Who does that resonate with? If any of these 3, if it was a yes for you, then you're not alone, right? I think most of us can relate to some of these at one time or another. And we're going to be taking a deep dive into how you can get unstuck, how you can move forward more freely, how things don't have to be out of reach, that what you want to achieve, it's a lot closer than what you think. And oftentimes it's just changing your perspective, how you're seeing it. There's so many opportunities that are right in front of you. And we're going to teach you how to have access to those opportunities so you could actually see them. And also eliminating that frustration and getting to a place of certainty and calm so that you can get different results.
Absolutely. Great job. Because I think, we've all go through that either in the big picture on a daily basis. I know we all go through this. We feel stuck and those type of things. And it's through awareness allows us to get grounded and be able to shift. It's only through awareness can we make those changes. So I'm really excited to do this second go around with the Science of Success series. So mark your calendars. There's the registration link. There's more information there. You can go there, register. You want to talk a little bit about the bonuses?
Yes, we have. We each have a bonus that we're offering for everybody who attends the Science of Success series. Let's see. I have them also here because we have some juicy ones. I do know that the value is $788 worth in these bonuses for the people who attend. You're each going to get a coaching call with us. Tom, he's offering his 30-minute discovery session. You're going to even get an introductory lesson for creating your vision. Chris Natsky has a breaking through bundle, and he's going to give you a breaking through report, plus the top 10 big ideas to create a breakthrough in your life, along with a 45-minute coaching session. Phil Pinto is offering a breakthrough discovery session as well, helping you to uncover your key to your success with this 60-minute breakthrough session. And I myself have a mindset reset bundle for you, which includes my calm method designed to help you to harness the power of your positive thoughts and accelerate your success, along with a 45-minute breakthrough call as well. So just to come for the gifts alone, right, Tom?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's that in itself is a reason to join in, is because I know what Chris and you and Phil bring to the table. You're going to be able to help individuals significantly. And of course, my offering as well is really how to craft that vision. Getting clarity is so important. There is a science to it as well. So the science of success in everything we're doing here. So, well, Nikki, I really appreciate you jumping on. I just sent you that invitation to jump on and help promote this event this Saturday. So thanks for jumping on. Anything else you'd like to share? You're welcome to stay on because I'm going to be getting into my short lesson today, Overcoming Fear.
Ooh, love that one.
Overcoming Fear, how to do that. So anything else?
I just want to say, invest in yourself, right? Take a chance on you. This is going to be a well worth it investment. It's not just going to be knowledge that we're going to be sharing, but actually tools that you can implement right away. So definitely show up on Saturday, May 1st at 11 a.m. Eastern. Go to that link that Tom has on the screen, bit.ly/registration science success. And we would love to have you with us.
Yes, absolutely. Well, my friend, colleague, I appreciate you jumping on. You're welcome to stay. I'm going to be covering some principles I teach today. So in my coaching. So.
Okay. I have a couple of minutes, but then I have to hop.
Wonderful. Okay. And you're welcome to stay side by side, or you want me to put you in the green room and you can exit when you're ready to go.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Great seeing you all.
Great. Thanks. That's Nikki. You're in for a treat this Saturday. So again, the registration information is here below. Today, I'm moving back to in an area that I believe that it's the number one thing that causes people not to go after what they want in life. And it's A lot of it we recognize, we feel, and that is the area of fear. Fear. And a lot of people don't realize we are programmed not for success. We're programmed for survival. And understanding that fear is operating right now in everything, in every sound, every visual, every noise, every smell, your amygdala is assessing safe or not safe, familiar or not familiar. It accepted or rejected based on its past experience. So, but we all know when we're in a state of fear. It's a vibrational place that we can identify. And there's only three things happens when we're in a state of fear. Either we're going to freeze, we're going to fight, or we're going to flee. So the question is how to take in that feeling and switch it to a place that'll get you through the fear, to get you moving in that direction. I always like to talk briefly about athletes. You know, if you really think about an athlete, a football player specifically, that's my background, played football, and you think about that sport, it's a very violent sport. You think about it. You're taking a 300-pounder running down a field as fast as you go to collide with another human being that's 300 pounds. Logic and reason will tell you that's something bad can happen, and the ultimate can happen. So how does an athlete get to that place to go through that place of fear? And sports psychologists don't even address athletes in the area of fear. They talk about the excitement. They talk about the excitement. Fear and excitement have the same vibrational level. So an athlete they're excited to run down the field and put their bodies at harm for this number one reason. They have a clear vision of an outcome they seek, their goals. That's either stopping the play, win the game, win the championship, whatever. So there's a long-term vision that's set out there at an emotional level that they're pursuing. So athletes and sports psychologists, when they talk, they never address fear. They talk about excitement. Excitement. They hold the same vibration just by shifting a word, shifting that thought from a fear thought to excitement. You know, that could be even going to the fact of getting on a stage to do a public speech. We're fearful. Change it. I'm excited to. Just by changing and shifting one word didn't change the vibration, didn't change. It just changes perspective. So when we're excited, we're able to move forward to the goal and objective. So it's understanding what's your thoughts. Use excitement. I'm excited to. It could be of picking up the phone in sales. What's holding you back? Fear in many cases, or rejection. You know, fear of success, fear of failure. All those things start playing. Fear is a subconscious thing that's working all the time. And when we recognize it and we learn things how to switch it, you can move into it, lean into it, and through these principles. And one of the best things I like talking about, how to make that switch when you recognize you're in a state of fear or anxiety, how to shift that. And there's a little mechanism that I learned from Mel Robbins, the 5-second rule. So keep in mind, you can only hold one thought and one idea, one image in your mind at one given time. Now that our mind is moving at super speeds, speed of light, but in reality, we're holding one thought, one vision. So how do you switch that negative thought, that vision of an outcome? You know, usually when we're in a state of fear, we think of the most scariest thing in relationship, worst outcomes. The worst outcomes is where we go. That's for survival. But today, what we don't have saber-toothed tigers running us down. We have other elements that may be harmful to us. But most of the things that hold us back are only those things in our mind, in our thinking. So when I do my coaching, I help my clients understand. I did this the other day with one of my coaching clients, the stick person. This is a representation of your mind and your thinking. And there's only two sides we're dealing with. Is the ignorant side, that's the negative side, and that brings worry, doubt, and fear, anxiety, suppression, depression, and disease. And ultimately, if we stay in this side of our thinking, we eventually disintegrate, fall apart. But if we have more knowledge through awareness and we study, just like we're going to be talking about the science of success on Saturday, we'll be talking about the principles, become aware how to apply them through understanding. Now we move from a state of out of fear to faith. Faith and fear, common denominator, the unseen. The unseen. But when we can get through to a place of faith, we move to a state of what I call homeostasis, thinking homeostasis, positive homeostasis, well-being. Well-being. And then when we're in that state, we can express it. We don't have to suppress it. When we're in a negative state, we want to hold it down. It moves into depression. Here we want to express the positive by shifting a word. Around fear, I'm excited to get on stage. I'm excited to run down the field. The goal and vision is so clear, and they're excited to do the hard work. They're excited to risk. They're excited to lean into that fear. And we move faster when we're in the positive lane. Success loves speed. Success loves speed. And that puts us at ease. And then we become creative. Your creative genius can expand and move through that. So this is the stick person. This is one of the principles I use in our coaching, is to understand when we think, how does it show up in the form of a picture? Because we do think in pictures. So when we can see how our mind works in a form of pictures, now we're in the first place to be able to change the outcome we seek, because we have a clear mental picture of that thought at an emotional, vibrational level. So fear, it's running all the time. When we wake up in the morning, you've been in a deep sleep. Actually, your body, you've been drugged to sleep. You're coming out of that state, and your senses are at the highest level, assessing everything, every smell, every noise. Everything is at a heightened state. And how we wake up in the morning and recognize, how do we change that? Because if we stay in that heightened state, or stay in a state of anxiety, it will affect what we do the rest of the day. So how do you do that? In the book, Gratitude Works, it talked about that first minute when you wake up in the morning, first thought, what are you thinking about? It's going to set the stage for the rest of your day. If you're waking up on a morning, on a Monday, and you have a big presentation to do, and you're terrified of that fear of the unknown, shift that feeling with gratitude. I'm so happy and excited now. And you fill in the blank. I'm excited, key word. Bob Proctor uses that all the time. I'm so happy and excited now. And those words weren't put there just by happenstance. It is the science of success. You replace fear with excitement. It gives you, now you got to take action, but when you're clear on the outcome you seek, you're going to accomplish more by recognizing how to get through fear. So today, I just wanted to bring that back up, is that fear is operating all the time. It's what allows us to survive. And we have been programmed how to deal with fear. How did your parents deal with fear? How did they express it? What did they do to get through it? What examples did you? Who has helped you learn how to get through fear? Most of us never had that type of instruction. That's where coaching and mentoring and through awareness can you take control? Because as a man thinketh, one becomes. Also, what I like to share is the threads of your thoughts determine the garments you wear. So our thoughts are going to be the outcome. They're going to manifest themselves either positive or negative. So, but fear, I highly encourage you to get Mel Robbins' book, The 5-Second Rule, and understand the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can only think about that countdown. It gives you a top to switch that fear switch down, and it gives you that opportunity to think of the excitement statement or the opposite of, and then you can take action. And when we take action through fear, it gives us confidence. It builds trust and confidence. And so those are the little things and exercises that I teach and I coach with so that people can, for the first time, really recognize the power of using some simple scientific methodologies to get you through fear or negative thought. How to move to gratitude. Move out of the state of worry and doubt to gratitude. And use a gratitude statement. I'm so happy and grateful now. Those are principles that work when we understand them. So with that, I appreciate the opportunity here. Wednesday, we'll continue with the principles of fear and the tether that holds you back. What is the tether that holds you back? So I'll go into a lesson that I teach to give you a bit better picture of how to sever the tether. How to sever the tether. So today, I'm so happy and grateful for this moment. I'm so happy and grateful that Nikki was able to jump on and promote our event coming up, the Science Success, on Saturday. That's where the announcements on Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here is the registration link for our event. bit.ly, registration, Science Success, and get all the details on that event. May 1st. If you have any questions, be free to reach out to me. My email is scrolling down at the bottom. My calendar is also scrolling there as well. And we look forward to seeing you on Saturday. If you answered yes to any of those questions that we posed earlier, then this is the workshop for you. It's only through awareness can we grow. So I'm going to sign out. Thank you for being here today. Science Success and gratitude works. Share and tag. And we'll see you Wednesday. We'll show you how to sever the tether that's holding you back. Have a great day.